Hello everyone, and welcome to Renovate, where we take a house that has been pre-built in The Sims 4 and we renovate it. We have a couple of simple rules. We're not allowed to touch the exterior walls, so I've got to leave those exterior walls as is, not allowed to touch them. I can add porches and the like to the house, but I'm not allowed to actually bulldoze those exterior walls. And the second thing is we have to work to the budget of the sim that we have in the house, so this is going to be a tight one. And also, we need to renovate the house so it suits the personality of the sim that has moved in there, because I've let sims move randomly into all of the houses all throughout the world. And currently we have Kim Goldblum actually living in this house. She has, as I said, 1,180 simoleons. And let's have a look at her personality. So Kim is outgoing, she's a foodie, gregarious, cheerful, and alluring. Okay, now is there anything else we could use? So she doesn't have a career, and she is a friend of the world. So we're kind of like looking at someone who is outgoing and kind of more into the party lifestyle. So that's an interesting mix for a gothic house. A gothic party house? I don't know, let's see. So this is the house that we are dealing with. So this is Widow's Townhild. So Widow's Hill Townhome. So this is the house, and it is a one big giant square, so that's going to be painful to work with. Honestly, as a builder, I do prefer things that are not square. And on the interior, it is looking pretty dire, so this is kind of going to be a starter home kind of thing going on here. So yeah, lime green. We've got a TV and a computer though, so that's not too bad, and a decent sized kitchen. And then upstairs we've got a nice bath and a bed. But yeah, it looks pretty miserable. So I'm going to go and take everything out, keep what I want to keep, or I might delete everything. I don't know, we'll see. We'll keep what we're going to keep, and yeah, we'll renovate this little house. So coming right back. Okay, we have emptied out the abode. This is the little tall rectangle that we're left with. So we need to find a little bit of a shape. Now, in terms of the house, so we're looking for something that is good for entertaining. And I do want to keep with the gothic style, but maybe, yeah, no, I'm going to stick with the gothic style. I'm not going to go too crazy in Forgotten Hollow, because that's where we are at the moment, because we do tour the world and we do different builds in the different areas for each different build. So our budget wise, we have 7,397 simoleons, which doesn't seem like much, but we actually have kept a lot of the furnishings here. So there's, it's not as bad as it seems. This, however, is as bad as it seems. Like, how do you make shape out of this? I know I definitely want to have like a porch around the front. Now, the thing with this challenge is that I cannot build any more exterior walls, so this is the shape that I'm stuck with. So I need to reshape this. You know what, actually, we might not do that. Do something off center through manipulating the shape of the build with porches and the like. So obviously we're going gothic, so I can't use my usual little modern tricks, which does make it a little trickier. So I'm going to see what we can do in the way of porches. I'm thinking that can go there, and then that can go down there, and then I'm almost thinking we do a wraparound, so kind of like that, so that adds like a bit more shape to it. And we'll definitely want to have some upstairs porches, but where do we want to add them? So I kind of want to have a roof going down from there, thinking maybe half gable, so running that down like that. Then maybe we could run another porch around here like this, around the top. I am thinking maybe doing flat roof with a half hipped in the middle, which is definitely not a style I normally do, but does fit the sort of the Victorian / Gothic style, which might work quite nicely. Okay, so let's go that like that, and then round like so. So kind of like a wraparound porchy type thing. So if we go down one, and then we will need to bring this in one and extend out that, go maybe two, that maybe we can put fences there, and then we'll have the stairs going here. So I'll just do the cheapest possible stairs in black, because we'll do like the classic gothic colors and the blacks and the grays and purples and that sort of thing. So like that, and then as a little money saving exercise, we go boom and delete the underneath, and that makes stairs a lot cheaper. You know what we might actually do is do like a little inset stair. So I'll just get the platform there like that, inset, delete, get the stairs, move them in here, and like so. That's better. That was a smidge too deep. I like to have the stairs matching the front there, so it does actually work quite nicely. We can put some plants and stuff around here. I will go into debug quite deeply in this one, because we have got only 197. What if we did, actually, you know what, what's an idea is, what if we did a wee porchy porch that comes out on an angle? So if we did the triangles like this and brought that out like that, then maybe we could do a little octagonal roof over top, you know, just to bring that in, that Victorian vibe, Gothic sort of vibe. And then we did ceiling. We did like 2 levels like that. That could work. And brought that in. So obviously this needs to move over 1. So like that. And then we could bring in the hipped roof, not the half hip, like so. And then this can come out there like that. I wonder if we could bring this over 1 more. I definitely think we need to go, we moved it over 1 though. Yeah, I think we need to go like smaller in and then move it out. It looks weird. Okay, I think we'll do away with that idea. Let's bring the hipped down. Actually, maybe we don't bring it down. What if we did I mean, this is going to cost a bit of money, so it's a bit of a risk. We did the hipped in the middle, and then we did a flat roof coming out using the half walls. We go like that and over like that. Might need to balance that roof out a little bit more in the middle, but that's cool. Like so. Yeah, we definitely need to balance this out in the middle more. So what I'm thinking then is that we can do the little spiky fence. This one here, the wrought iron fence around the top. Because I mean, Gothic is all about those fences, right? I reckon we can find a free debug fence to go around the exterior of the house. Are we going to spend 3,000 on fencing? Wow, I hate that. So the fencing is going to be what the fencing is going to be. This I hate. So what if we manipulated things so we had something like this here? So this kind of matches the front entrance way, right? Okay, so we're going to fence like that, and then we can move it over like that. Over 1 and then reduce that down to there. Okay, that could work. So I'm thinking let's just try a little bit of things with the roof. I actually think I'm gonna have to have that porch separate. It just doesn't quite work, but then we can do some columns running down like that. Okay, so what I'm thinking for the roof is maybe I put a hipped in with this and see if we can make this work, because I feel like Gothic / Victorian does serve itself well with a hipped roof stylistically. Okay, we do that. We need to fix that, so we'll go down so, and then if we pull this forward 1, then that gets that lip problem, that lip overlapping problem sorted. I wonder if we could do, what if rather than a roof there, we just actually wrapped this all the way around like so, or alternatively just have that there. So have that just sitting out like that, and then we have this build ceiling. Actually, you know what? I do not want medium walls. Let's bring it down so it looks a little more squat, which in this case is a good thing because it looks like a giant rectangle otherwise. And maybe we can bring this down a little. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll match the pitch in the gable just like that. And then we can have this as a little balcony as well. What about these? It's 25 as well. I'm almost thinking I don't really want the spikies. Let's try this one. Yeah, I feel like that's a little better. Like the spiky ones kind of do for the outer wall, outer fencing, but I think for like the balcony and fencing, I mean, you don't want to lean on the balcony and get like spiky hands, right? So it kind of makes sense to me not to have spiky fences for your balconies and stuff. It's not going to save us any cash, but it is going to be a little bit nicer. I think it's going to be the right decision. Having the flat does make sense to me rather than having spiky. Right, now around the back, we've got a heck of a lot of balconies, so let's maybe do that half gable door cover that we were going to do around the front, but we'll do it around the back instead. So just do something simple like that, maybe just covering that back wall. Okay, because then we can put like a nice door in the middle, and then we can go into debug and get some fencing to go around there. I think shape wise, like once we've got our columns and stuff in, that could work really nicely. So Gothic wise, what have we got in the way of roofing? Weathered wood shingles? Yeah, I think we'll do those. And a nice, what if we could do like something like the natural scalloped roof like that? And I mean, is that Gothic? Probably not. Okay, so we've got that, and we do need to do a foundation. What about if we did the Get Together Orderly Stone Foundation? Because we can do like a bit of stone on the bottom and maybe wood on top, or maybe we could just do all stone. I mean, that's a possibility. Doesn't have to be black wood. I mean, I wish I could bring that out. the lack of shape, you know, that's frustrating. It's frustrating. So we used a get together bottom, so I kind of want to use a get together top. So there we go. So we did get together on the bottom half, maybe. Probably just about do it all up. It kind of doesn't look particularly gothic-y though. No. I don't think that works. What if we went the brick from Vampires? I think that could work. Ooh, and we're making a bit of cash back. Yeah. Cheap walls, yes please. That leads me to think we will do a plain black foundation like so, and then we have these bottoms of the little balconies that we need to cover up. Oh, I wonder if I could go decorative on that. I mean, it costs money, but it's going to cost money no matter what. Ooh, what about if we did the castle ones? Yeah, that's even better. Oh, and it's not as expensive. Bonus. Columns. Vampire ones aren't too expensive, so let's do those. So here and there, and there, and there, and another one under there. I think that's our columns. Okay, this is coming together. It's like a modern gothic. So windows. We could go, Strangerville doesn't have black. You know what, actually before we do windows, let's do doors, because we're going to match the windows to the doors, right? Now, I do want to go gothic, but I don't want to go expensive. So we might just go with something cheap. Go with something like that in the black, which is quite nice. And then we can just go for the simple in the black. So that's something as cheap as you can get in the doors. That there. And then around there, and around there. Okay. So that's our doors. So let's have a look. We've gone pretty plain cottage living. Is there some good cottage living windows that might work in black? Good question. Here you go, grey, blue. No, there's these ones in cottage living. You know what? I'm actually going to do the floor plan before we do the windows. Let's do. So we'll do open living, kitchen, dining, blah blah downstairs. So let's get a pair of stairs in, a set of stairs, cheapest possible option in black. So I'm almost thinking that we will need to go here, delete that, and then we would need the wall around it. That's cheaper than having the underside of the stairs. So then we can just do living, kitchen, dining. Pretty simple. Then upstairs, we just need to have one bedroom because we've only got one sim, and a bathroom. Hey, I'm almost thinking we will have the bathroom here, like so. That's a good sized bathroom. And the bedroom can be like so. And there we are. Alright, so when we are looking at the windows, we can balance that out a little bit, just so we don't have any windows on the walls, is the idea. I mean, obviously we want to go as cheap as possible. So what if we went with like these seasons ones? So we could go down and then down like that. How does that look? Weird. Oh, I'm kind of hating the roof. Hang on. That roof looks super weird from down below. Okay, I'm going to bring that in too. Oh, you know what? I might bring this forward one. Yeah, like that. And then we can actually do some more columns like this. And that adds some more depth and shape to the build. Okay, which means we definitely can't go 3 wide on that. I think we want to go maybe 1 there and then 1 there. So what have we got that works? This one? Oh, there is that base game one. It's just so heavy and clunky. Yeah. What if we went with those ones from Forent? I mean, they're pretty cool. Yeah, I really like those. And then we can go for maybe the smaller version. Okay, let me sort. So if we did the smaller version, these here on the other side, so down here and down here, probably be able to get away with on either side of the doors. Maybe have to move those up one. Okay, so either side of the door, I think, and then like that. How does that look? You know what? I actually want to go the longer ones all the way down. I just think they look good. And I want to change the front door. I just want to have that as the same as these. Plain and simple. It doesn't have to be a grand front door. It's doing the job. Okay, so we're doing those. And then maybe we could do a wider one for around the side where we've got a little bit more space to work with. Where we could do like the filigree ones around the side. And we can go 1, 2. I feel like these sort of lend itself to the shorter version of it. So let's go do that. And I'm just going to move them in next to each other. Here we are, like that. And I'm going to do the same up here. Go around the back. What have we got? So maybe we can do like a couple of windows here. I think there is a medium version as well, which might be good because we've got that little roof to deal with. So we could go 1 and 2. What if we did 2 longer ones and then a couple of the shorter ones and then one shorter one in the middle? That could work. And then a shorter one and a shorter one here. And then I'm thinking maybe a couple of long ones next to each other around the side. Okay, so how is that looking? Oh, we haven't done up there. So I think we'll do the shorter ones ones the same again that we did around the other side, 2 next to each other. I think that works quite nicely. Okay, so we've done that, done that. Yeah, diggity. I am happy with that so far. So let's do something on the porch, and then I'm going to landscape in debug with debug, but I will actually skip over that in the video because that can be quite lengthy. What about if we did the vampire stone in the, actually maybe like a grey. There we go. Okay, I'll come back once I've done the landscaping. Okay, well, I've got the landscaping done. I kept it pretty basic. I didn't go overboard, just like some big trees, some ferns and that sort of thing. I'm not going to be able to spend too much on the exterior. We did have like an outdoor 2-seater, so I thought we could maybe put that out there. There we go, paired there, and so we'll maybe put that out there. And I did use debug fencing, so that's all sort of debug there. Yeah, I'm going to leave the exterior now until we've done the interior because we're going to need as much money as we can get. So let's get some lighting in. I am just going super simple on the lighting because we don't have much cash, and that means not much money to spend. So that's our bedroom, bathroom, stairway, and then we've got our living, kitchen, dining. There, easy as. We might be able to dive into debug for maybe some plants and stuff as well. See how we go. So let's place the furnishings we've got and then see what we're going to use. In terms of the wallpaper, that's a good question. We've only got 1900 left. I'm thinking a nice wood flooring and something that's not going to be more than four simoleons. So maybe the cottage living one in the grey. That one. Yeah, because it's got like a bit of grey, a bit of brown. We'll see. Might have to change that depending on our wallpaper. And that there. And then tile wise, we'll just go with a really plain, maybe thinking like a, what about white with black? Oh yeah, maybe more decorative. What if we did cats and dogs a sloppy paint and did white on the floor, and then we could go darker on the walls? So we want to go wallpaper, and we could go like super dark. I'm thinking dark furnishings maybe. So maybe we could go lighten up a little bit and just go like the light greys. Ooh. And actually the windows we can go down one, so I'll fix those. Okay, windows fixed. So we'll do the wallpaper up here in the bedroom and the hall. And then I did like a tile, something like that. And then that's quite similar to the what's on the walls. But does not work with the flooring. Okay, let's change the flooring. Let's go with plain white on that. Nice and simple. Now let's get our furnishings that we have and then work out what we need. So, we need doors. Doors. So we'll go with the white version, I think. We've definitely gone a lot lighter on the inside, but definitely grey. So we've got that. And so bed can go there. And then we have our dresser and a lamp. What have we got for the bathroom? So we've got a nice shower. So maybe that can go along this wall here. I'm thinking maybe counters actually all the way. Let's move that door actually. Move the door into the middle. Then we can put the bath there. And then we can have counters running there. Then we can have maybe the toilet under these windows. So sink there. What's going on? They keep on flinging into really weird places. Why is everything floating? Huh, that's weird. Why is everything floating? Interesting. I'm just going to delete it all. We're just going to have to live with the consequences of this decision. So I think what's happening is that things, when I'm placing them back down, they're actually shooting through to where they used to be placed in the build. So I think that's what's happening. So that's a really super weird glitch. Anyway, that's just left us with a bit of a pickle because we don't have much money. 6,928 to decorate the house. We will make it work, however. It's fine. So we're going to go with the cheapest of beds. So there we go. Nice used futon. Thank you very much. And then we will go bathroom wise, maybe that and shower. A couple of counters like that. So I'll fix these. So if I push them into the wall, then you can't see the little lip thing on the back. But it is just a little fiddly lining everything up. Okay, we'll do a cheap little sink in black. And then a nice mirror. What about this one from Cats and Dogs? Go. And we'll do some hand towels. Teeny tiny bit of clutter. And maybe I'm not going to put a laundry in because I really don't have the money for it, so let's just do a fake laundry basket. There we are, fake laundry. Did I put a toilet in? No, I didn't. Okay, we need a toilet. So cheapy deepies, there we are, cheapest as we possibly can, and toilet roll. I'm going to try and not use kits. We'll see how we go though. And a nice cheap rug. Okay, so we got that, and then we've got a couple of cheap side tables we can put next to that. It'll have to be one because this will need covered. Ugh. That's fine. No, it's not fine. It'll have to be one on those sides. What if we got rid of those and those and those and those? That's giving us a little bit more cash, so that's smart. So in terms of the bedroom, let's do some curtains. I don't know if I'll do a dresser. All right, nice and cheap. There we go, in black. Yes. So dresser-wise, we don't actually have a lot of space for a dresser, but we'll come back and we'll see how much money we've got just to do a little bit of decorating. We just really need to have the basics in first. That's the most important thing. Yeah, basics first. So we've got our bathroom, we've got our bedroom. Now we need to have kitchen, dining, living. So thinking maybe if we can get a TV slash thing, and then we have our couch and stuff there, then we can put kitchen. Let's do kitchen in this corner. Cheap and cheerful. Oh, do we want to go that cheap? Maybe we can go a little bit more expensive than that. And a couple of counters. So we'll do the same ones as we used in the bathroom. And then, you know, I actually do kind of want the oven here. I like the oven in the middle, you know? So let's push these into the wall so those lips disappear. And I want a half wall to run behind these so that they don't look so scody on the back. Those half walls going to go in badly, isn't it? Okay. Next choice is a divider. It's an expensive way to go, but does the job. So we need... What if I use that to... I'm using up my rapidly dwindling stash of money. But I'm just thinking if we extend this along, then maybe we can get in a little hidey hole so we can stack like our rubbish bin in behind it. And just a way of dividing off our kitchen from the rest of the room. You know, like that. I mean, I think that's cute. We've got 2,000 simoleons left, but it's cute. So cheap old rubbish bin right here. Perfect. And we just need a sink, so we'll put that in under the window. And smoke alarm. Don't know if we have money for clutter. We'll see how we go. We can maybe get into debug for that. And so dining table will go in this corner here. That with this, no, it's not really the right vibe. This one here. Nope, it's brown. That one there. Cats and dogs chair is honestly a little godsend. It's handy for all sorts of sort of more traditional style builds, which is good. Okay, so we've got a little dining area. We've got our kitchen there with our rubbish bin sort of divided off, which I think is cute. Which leaves us with a little tiny bit of space for living. 1,000. Okay, so maybe we can fit in cheap table with a cheap TV, like so, and a couple of chairs. Cheapy chairs. Ooh, trash or Cheshire chair. I don't think we have a nice dark colour in that, unfortunately. Could go blue. I mean, there's only one sim sort of going in here, so we don't need to have a couch. But if she does entertain, a couple of chairs. There we go. And then, oh, well, maybe we could put a little couch in behind here. What do we got? 893. Ah! Too modern looking. Oh, this one. There we go. So like your little TV chair and your couch. So 773. Let me have a look in debug. I will see what I can do to clutter the place up without spending any money. And then I will see what I'm going to spend the last of my 773 on. I don't know. Okay, well, I didn't find too much that I wanted to use in debug. So like, you know, a couple of flower pots, those little statues. I think I'll get rid of that. I kind of added that to the garden. It debugged with a debug fence around it, but there really wasn't too much, and the candles, so I was pretty unexcited. I found some spice bottles which I like, but a lot of this stuff was just sort of kind of food clutter, which can sometimes be a little bit messy when you're going from debug to live play, so I didn't really want to use that, but I'm just thought I'd just get some cheap little bits and pieces from decorations and just get those added in for a little bit of kitchen clutter, you know. I don't want to spend too much on clutter because it can get quite expensive if you go a little bit crazy, which is very easy to do. Those, and okay, so we've got that. Oh, need to push these back. So a little bit of clutter in the kitchen, little bits and pieces around the place. We've got 458. I moved the bench that we had there because I thought that would be probably more appropriate. I found a couple of little lights. I just used those as well. And I'm thinking maybe we can get like a couple of cheap seats around the place. Sally's shell, maybe. And then we can go into the upstairs and another little thing there. 158. I can find a cute little plant to put there. I think we will just about be done. What about Bob the plant? That leaves us with 118. Actually, we've still got a little tiny bit left, so let's maybe go. I think that'll do the job. This looks completely different. Cool. All right, let's take a tour of what we did. Okay, so this is the exterior. I think by changing the roof and the shape of the front, not by touching the exterior walls, mind you, but we've changed this, the shape by adding all the porches and stuff. So So I think it actually makes the build look very different. I think what I've done is I haven't gone full Victorian. I've kind of gone modern Gothic, if that makes sense. So it's not, you know, a full Gothic kind of house, but it's definitely got those Gothic vibes, which I think is great. So I think that works really well, and we could do the whole neighborhood modern Gothic, which I think is really cool, just taking the vibe of the place but updating it. So I'm really happy with that. I mean, there's a little bit of debug, but there isn't heaps and heaps, which is also a good thing. Okay, so let's take a look on the inside. Whee! Here we are on the inside, and you know what, it's not terrible. I mean, it's very dark and could do with some rugs, and definitely some artwork would not go astray, but all the basics are there. Like, you know, you could decorate it as you go, and the walls are kind of decorative, so not too bad. And then headed upstairs, we're in the bathroom upstairs. So I mean, it's pretty basic, but it's a starter home-ish kind of vibe, so not surprising. But you know what, we even managed like a little tiny bit of clutter, so it's not too bad on the budget that we had in the main bedroom. So you know what, that's pretty cool. I wonder if there's a debug light we can put. Oh, we can put candles there. I'll do that. And yeah, that's our build. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have fun, and tune in next week for another renovation. Catch you later. Bye-bye.